Okay, so we're ready to create a PE playlist. The first thing you'll need to do is have a song ready on your desktop. So I've chosen this one. It's in a compatible format. It's the radio edit version, and the tempo and lyric is perfect for my activity. Make sure you have that right there on your desktop to make importing easy. The next thing we'll do is go to Audacity, click on it to open the program, and we'll start by going to Tracks, drop that down to Add New, go over to Stereo Track, and click. That opens this horizontal rectangular space at the top of your screen, which is where we'll be building our PE playlist. Next, I need the song. So I'll go up to File, go down to Import, over to Audio, and this should take us right to that music file. If it doesn't, just click on Desktop, look around in this familiar space because this will be your machine. Just click it, find your song, click again and say Open, or you can double click, and it will just import this blue noise, which is the song you selected, into the lower half of your screen. So the next thing I need to know is what interval I like. So I'm going to do a PE warm-up called Jump Rope Intro. And so I want the students to be jump roping, pretty high intensity. I'm going to give them only 30 seconds of jump roping because they're little. So I'm going to click and hold and drag over to 30 seconds of the blue in the lower part of the screen. Then I'm going to go up to Edit, Copy, click in our playlist, hold and drag for the same 30-second increment, go up to Edit, Paste. Simple as that. So I've taken the 30 seconds of the song and I've moved it into our playlist. After my students jump for 30 seconds, I want the music to stop because I don't want to talk over it, and I want to tell my kids what activity will be next. So maybe they've been regular jumping, and now I'm going to need 15 seconds as the teacher to tell them what to do next and also give them a break from pretty intense cardio. So in order to create that pause, I just click right here at the end of my blue in my playlist at the 30-second mark. I've clicked. I'm going to hold and drag for 15 seconds. I'm watching that, of course, at the top right here. Then I just go to Generate Silence. So I didn't highlight perfectly. It says 14. So I'll just click right here, key in a 15, and now it's precisely 15 seconds. So students are jumping, music stops, teacher says, "Great job, boys and girls. This time I want you to jump backwards. I really like the way so-and-so is showing me great effort this morning. Ready, go." Now I need the music to start playing again to signal them to jump. So I've already used the first 30 seconds of the song. So right here, I'm going to click at the 30, hold and drag over to 1 minute, go up to Edit, Copy, click up here in my playlist, same episode of music, Edit, Paste. And so now I'm just creating a pattern. The next step would be a silence. So I'll click at the end, drag for 15, Generate Silence. Make sure it's correct, keying in that 15 all the way across, say okay. Now I've already used the first minute of the song, so I need to just make sure to start about the 1 minute mark. So you have to click around a little bit to find it. Hold and drag and just keep going. Edit, Copy, click, right about there. Edit, Paste. So if I make a mistake, like let's say I click right here and I go over and it's not quite exact, generate silence, or oh, well, look at that, generate noise, nope, that's wrong, cancel. What if I generate silence, but it's too long, and then I go, oh no, I made a mistake. As I'm looking across, sometimes I'll do that and I'll go, whoops, I got my pattern mixed up or something. If you make a mistake, just check it every step of the way. And if you do mess up, all you have to do is go Edit, Undo, and just like most programs, it'll just undo that last thing. So now I can start over, click and hold 15 seconds, generate silence, and just keep my pattern going. So now I always have to go back and check myself, but I've used 3 episodes. So that must mean I'm starting around a minute 30. I'm going to pull it over to 2 minutes on the song, edit, copy, and we'll just stick one more in there, edit, paste. All right, so we could go on forever, but essentially maybe my jump rope intro is going to take the first 3 minutes of class. So I might put one more in there, but in order to make sure it matches my lesson plan, all I have to do is gaze across the top. And if I'm shooting for 3 minutes, I'm pretty close. So I'll throw one more in there. If I need a 5-minute intro, then I want to keep going. If I'm doing a different activity that should take 20 minutes of my class period, then of course I'll just watch the top clock to make sure that it's appropriately planned. All right, once I think it looks good, then I'm going to go ahead and X out or you can mute. Either way, you don't want this bottom music being factored in as you listen. So you can, like I said, mute or just delete it entirely if you're sure you're done with it. So from there, I want to check my playlist. So I like to just click around wherever and see how it sounds. So we just click play at the top and we can listen. Okay, students stop jumping, teacher gives praise, maybe a quick tip or trick for the next activity, encourage good effort, instruct students to pick up their jump ropes, and this time jump on 1 foot, 3rd grade. Ready, go. All right, so you get the idea. So I would double check, just randomly kind of spot check that it is what I want. And once I think it's good, then we're ready to export this file so I can use it in my class. So you have to kind of click around a little bit, make sure that this screen is active. So if you click maybe over here, that seemed to work, but make sure this is all highlighted. And then we just have to go up to File, Export Audio. Down here, mine is default set to this AIFF because I use Apple and iTunes. You can drop this down though and click whichever file format you like. I do this one. We've been working off iTunes. I think this works best, but you can choose however you like it. Then just pick a place to save it and then call it, I like to call mine like PE 3015. Just so I can keep track because I may want to use it for something else. And since this one, the lyrics are all about jumping, I'm even going to put that in my title. Okay, then I click save. Say OK. And now if I minimize Audacity and go back to my desktop, you can see here's my playlist. So when I click it, it opens in iTunes. Okay, so there is my new edited playlist. If I right click this and say add to playlist, new playlist, and this could be PE 3015 jump intro. Say OK. That would appear over in your playlist right here. If I right click it, you could burn playlist to disk or however you choose to use that. Again, that'll be kind of up to you. But in any case, that's how you make the most simple version of a PE playlist using Audacity. Thanks for watching.